Now we have entry number 19, 최서윤. Please welcome with a big hand. The title is One Way Hospitality.
네, 다음 참가자입니다. 참가번호 19번 최서윤 학생의 순서입니다. 일방적 대접을 발표하겠습니다. 박수로 환영해 주시겠습니다.
Hello everyone, my name is 제13회 and I have another name Lucy. You may call me Lucy. From now on, I'm going to tell you a story, one-way hospitality. I ask you to give me a lot of encouragement and applause. Once upon a time, there were two merchants who wrote letters back and forth to each other. They never met face to face. One lived in Benares and the other lived in a remote border village. One day, the country merchant sent a large caravan of carts to Benares. It had 500 carts, loaded with fruit and vegetables and other products. The country merchant told his workers to trade all these goods with the help of the Benares merchant. When they arrived in the big city, they went directly to the Benares merchant. They gave him the gifts they had brought. The Benares merchant was pleased and invited them to stay in his own home. He even gave them money for their living expenses. He treated them with the very best hospitality. He asked about the well-being of the country merchant and gave them goods to take back to him. He saw to it that all of their goods were fairly traded. They returned home and told their master all that had happened. Later on, the Benares merchant sent a caravan of 500 carts to the border village. His workers also took gifts to the country merchant. The Benares merchant gave. I'm sorry, and the Benares merchant Later on, the Benares merchant sent a caravan of 500 carts to the border village. His workers also took gifts to the country merchant. When the Benares merchants saw them coming, they said to their master, we know just how to provide suitable lodging food and expense money for these people. Then the city workers took them outside the city walls to a good place to camp. The caravan workers went downtown to the marketplace and did the best they could to trade without the country merchant help. They returned to Benares and told their master all that had happened. Before too long, the country merchant sent another caravan of 500 carts to Benares. His workers took gifts to the same merchant. When the workers of the Benares merchant saw them coming, they said to their master, we know just how to provide suitable lodging food and expense money for these people. Then the city workers took them outside the city walls to a good place camp for the night, but they didn't help the country workers anymore. Some days later, the bandits came to the campsite in the middle of the night. They robbed all 500 carts, including the workers' outer garments. They chased away their carts and removed and carried off the cart wheels. The country workers were terrified. They ran back home as fast as their legs could carry them. The city workers told their master what happened there. He said, people who are not thankful and ignore simple hospitality will be paid back as they deserve and will soon be left with no one to help them. Thank you for listening to my story.